Only cheap cars in the junkyards, not there. Sometimes worth millions of dollars. Fastest. Powerful. You can also find a supercar. There is also a chance. Today is a home garage car towing station. Even found in a city dump. Forgotten. I'll show you the treasures. Jaguar X-Day 220. Only 280 units were made. This car is part of the Jaguar brand with the most expensive car. They say it was $500,000. These supercars, in the Qatari desert on the Arabian Peninsula, unbearable. Under the hot sun. Found abandoned. This car is not damaged, found in complete form. According to the odometer, this Jaguar, it only drives 900 kilometers. I didn't do. Why is this car still abandoned? Unknown. Ferrari Encho, it's a supercar worth over $1 million in Dubai. Car, covered in dust from the tow book, has been discovered. Unless this car complies with the law, abandoned by British citizens. He hurries, in the process of leaving the country, put this car on the path of fate, did it? Later, this car turns out it was robbed. Hot Arabia, under the sun, it was only known that they had flocked to it. The fate of this beautiful sports car, not decided yet. This next car is, I am the protagonist of a sad story in a backyard in LA in 1978. Young children, some people were playing. When they, plastic sheet sticking out of the ground, found a piece. After more excavation marks, Ferrari Dinho 246 buried in the ground. GTS revealed to the world. It's been buried in the ground so far. It turns out, car owner, Rosendo Cruz, car stolen for insurance money, suffered, reported, find the car again after receiving insurance money. I was planning to drive it. However, after receiving the insurance, this car spent several years underground. It's moldy and corroded. The new owner, this supercar, to make it shine again. I had to put in a lot of effort. Lamborghini, the Europe P400 was a limited edition. This car, in a small town in Illinois. In the garage, it is said to have been built for 28 years. The current owner of this car, I told you about it. Since he was a little boy. I rode this car. His uncle, he was the former owner of this car. After his uncle died, the family wanted to sell the car. He is 8 until the end, claimed that it could not be done. Due to his opposition, all relatives. This car, I came to regard it as a family heirloom. Still, it is said that he remains in his house. This old lady also, even after my husband died, my husband's car, I kept it as an heirloom. Shelby Daytona Coupe. Continued in her garage, it was erected. She until recently, I didn't know the value of this car. According to rumors, this car was recently, it is said to have been sold for $3 million. And here, some kind of record, my car turns to dust, it's covered. This 1937 Bugatti Type 57's Atlanta. For over 40 years, under the pile of waste, I was hiding, collecting dust. Only 17 units were produced in total. One of them, being here for half a century, it was erected. This discovery, it was estimated at $4.5 million. Got a car has a poor memory. The air's open. I was really lucky. It's a similar story this time too, modified for racing, 1964 GT. 40 comes from California, purchased by a grown man. But only 2 years later, he has an engine problem. I put the car in the garage. A lot of time has passed. His heirs clean up a pile of trash. They say they discovered it. This Jaguar, this type, although purchased in 1965, to UK residents, I got to move. This was none other than a garage. The driving record device at the time of the 104.6 kilometers was stamped. The new owner, to completely restore this masterpiece, I took action immediately. Rare Coupe Dodge. Charger Daytona's auction is, next month in Florida, USA, is scheduled to open. According to local media reports, a young man of 18. In 1974. I bought a coupe for only $1,800, put it in the barn later. They say they forgot about this. For decades. Rocks and today, resembling the shape of a metal snap. This car, it's estimated at about $180,000. The Dodge company uses this one. I only sold 560 units. Many people use this car, Chrysler's most unsightly car. I called but, these days, because of the rarity of this car, value is very high. And finally, full of vintage cars. It's a treasure trove. Nebraska, Chevrolet dealer's warehouse in the state. It was discovered in the year 22. From the middle of the last one, produced to this day, 50 new cars, covered in thick dust, has been discovered. Chevrolet Cameo 1956, Chevrolet Impala 1964, Chevrolet Corvette 1978. There were Corbeau 1960, etc. Every car is virtually 1 kilometer. I wasn't even running. Attached to the windows of these cars, price stickers. Even the cellophane of the car seat remain. These cars are bare tips. Not one thing is damaged. At local auctions, sold successfully. If you liked this video, I hope so. Thank you all for watching.